Hello, everyone. Welcome to CEO Trades. It's Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, June 11th. June 11th. That's right. We are taking a look at the Bitcoin in general, Bitcoin market, and the stock market as well. Let's see what's happening as we look into our stocks here, first of all. And once we look at these stocks, we'll be able to tell you exactly what's going on. That's our purpose here, is to show you exactly where we would be investing. Now, FCell, one of the electric vehicle companies, has gone up to 1043. Wow, it's going up. It's going up. It will be going up. Believe it or not, it will go up to at least 30 or 40 eventually, maybe by the end of the fall or beginning of the fall. I'd say towards November, December, this should skyrocket. Do you want to leave your money in here? Do you not want to leave it? Well, it's 1043. For me, as a personal investment, I'm leaving my money in here. I have I don't remember how many shares, but I do have some shares invested, at least probably 2 to 3,000 shares invested. And it's at 1043 right now. We're holding this one for the long term, hoping to hold that the news will become very positive. As you can see here at 1216 today, Market Watch fuel cell stock price target cut to 10 from 15 at Cowen. Wow. It was cut down. That's amazing. That means that they're not ready to continue going. B Rally adjusts for price target on fuel cell energy to 10 from 11, maintains neutral rating. That's not too great, but I am holding for the longer term. Canaccord Genuity adjusts fuel cell energy's price target to 9 from 1350. Oh boy. You can see here some of the negative news. Whatever it is, they're being held back until September. This is not going to move from that low. It is a possibility, because you can see here 4 days ago, it was at 1260. We'll see what happens there. Another one of the ones that I've been watching, AMD, you can see it consolidated here at the 6. I don't think it's going to reach 18 anytime soon. This is not a buy for me. I'm just going to leave this alone. This is pretty much it. This one's dead, since we've been alerting this one that has been on my watch list. Plug is another one of the electric vehicle companies. You can see here it went from 34 all the way down to 31. It actually was at 59, I believe, many days ago, back in either April or May. Plug Power shares relatively quiet, seeing 1.4 million share block trade at 31.74. That's right in here. There's a consolidation right in here. You can see it's hovering between its support at 3140s to 3190. Right in there, it's hovering, consolidating. Will it break? Will it not? Not today. Probably next week or the week after. It will continue to rise. This one will go up to 60, if not 70, eventually. Just be patient, because we have gone through some of the worst waters with Plug and FCell and a lot of the electric vehicle plays. Now, let's get into the Bitcoin sector. As we're getting ready to look into the Bitcoin sector, first, I want to show you the last, 6 months, 7 months of Bitcoin. You can see that it started somewhere around 17,000. It's up at 37,000 right now. But in between that, it went up above 44,000 all the way to 65 and back down. I'd like to show you the difference on a yearly basis. So let's take a look at 1 year back and see what the difference is. We're going to take a look at that right here. June of 2020. Let's see here. And it's going to show you the map, the chart for last year's technical analysis. You can see that back on when is the date here? Let's see, can't see the date. I don't know what's going on. Let's see, give it a second here. Be able to see the dates. Okay, here they are. So this was November 20th last year. I don't know why it didn't change. Let's try that once again. Let's see here. Maybe because I never picked the date. Let's try that again. Let's see if it switches. There we go. So this was last year at around the same time, June 9th or so, right here. It was at 9,700. When did it start out? 7 months before that, at on November 7th, 2019. It started out 9,200. And you can see that this coin, Bitcoin, goes down, comes back up, goes down, comes back up. If we compare the charts, we're going to see there's a pattern. And that's what I'd like to get to. So you saw this last year. Now let's look at a year before that, 2019. June 2019, the 9th of June, so that you can see it pretty much for what I'm looking at. Now, there you can see that it was at a low of 3,600 back in November of 2018. I'm pretty certain that's what this was. Or actually, this is February of 2019. And then it ended up somewhere in June at 8,000. So it went from 3,600 to 8,000, twice, 2.25 up. And it was high was at 9,000. You can see that it went up, it gapped up right in here. Then it kept going up and it gapped up again. And then it gapped down, gapped up. It consolidated in this area right here, gapped up again, gapped down. You can see that. Now, what does this tell me? Number one, Bitcoin is not going to remain at the level that you'd like it to remain. Number two, it's going to fluctuate immensely. There's going to be a lot of upswings and there's going to be a lot of downswings. There are some people who don't like to hear that Bitcoin will go down, but that's a reality. It's going to go down. Let's look at 2018. What happened June of 2018, which will be somewhere right here where I have this cursor. And this will show us more accurate. Is it on an uptrend? Is it not on an uptrend? As this gets ready to come up, just want to let you know that Bitcoin in general is a very good investment. However, you've got to be able to know when to hold. You've got to be able to know when to cash in. And you've got to be aware that if it's reaching new highs, the best thing you can do is to take some profit. You don't have to take it all if you don't want to, but taking some profit is wise. Why is it wise? Because you just saw 3 years there that it just went the way that you were not expecting it, which is down. Most people are not expecting it to go down. Why are they not expecting it to go down? The reality is that most of these coins fluctuate immensely. They fluctuate in a method that we don't expect in general. We're not expecting the Bitcoin just in general to go back down. But that's what makes this deflationary. Nothing to do with inflation, except that it's deflationary. So it has to do with inflation. It does, meaning it's deflationary. Deflationary meaning that it's not affected by producing more or and so on and devaluing its core value. What is the biggest difference between stocks and crypto? Is that stocks, you own an actual company. Crypto, you don't own an actual company. You own a story, a why, the reasons why they exist, the reasons why they are out there in the market attempting to portray that it is better than the stocks that are available out there. The stocks that are available out there are immense. A lot of people have gone back to investing in the stock market. The stock market is not going to go away. By the way, there are a lot of companies out there that need funds, and people are willing to invest in them. People are willing to take a chance and see where it takes them. I don't know why this is not pulling up. So let me just pull up the 2017 year to see where we're going to go with this one and see what happens. That way we can get a more accurate picture on the actual Bitcoin from several years ago. Let's see if this one comes up here, hoping that we get it up very quickly. If not, we're going to switch softwares. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get ready to switch software. That way we know what to expect from what we're doing here. Before we switch software, well, we're going to take a look at a different software so that way we can see what's happening just in general in some of the coins. Here we have coin stats, and in coin stats you can tell that Bitcoin has hit a 37,240 range. Ethereum is 2380. Uh, Binance is 351, Cardano 145, Doge. I saw it earlier at 31, XRP 85, Polkadot DOT 2107, Uniswap 2198. You can see Solana 36. Now, you can see that overall coins are down quite a number of percentage points, meaning that the overall coin, it has, people are selling off. And guess what? I've been expecting this. I sold off a lot of my coins yesterday because of this. However, Bitcoin hasn't been selling off yet. What's going on? Why is it separating its path from everything else? You can see very few people are buying Ethereum compared to Bitcoin. Many people are buying Bitcoin, almost four times, one fourth, almost one fourth, because it would be 2.4 trillion, right? To make it four times the Ethereum amount. That's the volume in 24 hours. And that's the closest to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the heaviest mover of all. And that's why Bitcoin hasn't maintained its value in the last several days or months, and so on. Now, we're going to look at a little bit deeper on Bitcoin here and see what's going on, if there's any news, if there's any movement. In the last month, you can see that Bitcoin went from 57,000 all the way down to one, probably its low was around 31,000. Let's see, was it lower than that? Yeah, it might have been lower than that. I don't have the actual numbers. 31,000 and change. Right now, it's at 37,000. Is it going to break this? I don't think it's going to break it right now. I think people are going to sell off. I believe that people are going to sell off and it's going to go back to 30, maybe even the 20s, 28,000, 29,000. And guess what? Who's ready to jump in? Those wealthy millionaires and billionaires are ready to jump in and ready to take over these stocks that most individuals have been able to invest in on their own terms and for the long term. That's right. That's a reality, is that most people aren't aware of that. They're not aware that these big whales are ready to jump into the occasion that you're not willing to invest. Now, at Coin Market Cap, let's see if there's any news for Binance. Let's see, Bitcoin, sorry. Jack Dorsey suggests future integrations with Lightning Network. I don't know what that is. Ripple's director of developer relations accuses Strike of copying ODL. I don't know what ODL is. Let's see what that is. Sounds pretty interesting. ODL. Let's see. Lightning Network powered app Strike bringing Bitcoin to El Salvador was widely viewed as a breakthrough moment for the entire industry, but not everyone is happy. That's right. Not everyone is happy. Uh, Developer relations at Ripple claims that Jack Mallers' killer app took notes from the company's on-demand liquidity solution. ODL allows instantly bridging fiat currencies with the help of XRP cryptocurrency. Very good. Very good news. Now, why don't I see XRP moving? Why don't I see XRP moving? Let's take a look at that. Let's bring that portfolio up again. Whoops, the live price is up again. XRP is down almost 2%. Let's take a look at his chart. Although here you're not going to get a great chart. It's going to be a basic chart that will show you a thing or two on where it's going. Let's have it the month view. You can see it had $1.70 and now it's at half of that. Just about half of that. It's at about 86, 85, somewhere in there. Excuse me a second here as we get ready to look into the news for XRP. Let's see what's moving. XRP is set to hit this three-figure price mark. Here's the when and the how. That sounds very good article. Is it realistic? Well, we hope it is. What might a settlement in the XRP lawsuit look like? Ripple moved 140.5 million XRP in the last 20 hours. XRP price embarked on a bullish journey. That's very good if it's on a bullish journey. Let's take a look at a different software now so that we can look at some of these very closely and know exactly what it is that we need to do to be able to take some benefit in the crypto market. So here is EOS, and you can see EOS has consolidated the 5 for what now since at least about June 7th. So that's Monday. I'd say it's a buy. I saw it when it was at 480-ish. I didn't know it was lower than that, but it hit that once, twice, three times, triple dip, triple support right there. KCS is at 8. I think it's also a good buy. However, it's only traded on the KuCoin platform. I don't know if it's available anywhere yet, anywhere else. Ethereum has gone under 2,400. It's at 2,380. Is it going to go down any further? Your guess is as good as mine. I stopped my purchases because I thought I saw that this is going to dip even further. And if it does, we're going to know over the weekend. Cardano, 88 Cardano right now is worth 145. That's a really, really good investment for the long term. I consider myself. Um, you can see it's been consolidating for a long period now. This is for May 30th to now, June 10th, June 11th, right in here. It's been consolidating all that time to this pretty much the same level. Tron case is at 7 cents, and it is a buy for me for the long term. You can see it's almost at the bottom here of the last several days since May 30th. Why not invest in it? Take a chance. Put $100 in there. That's what I'm going to do. Doge is at 32. I saw it lower today at 31, I believe is what I saw it. But let's see what it looks like here on KuCoin. Some of these cryptocurrencies don't act the way you want them to act. So the lowest was around 29-ish, 29 cents-ish for Doge. And right now it spiked up a little bit. You can see that there. It spiked up all the way to 33 and is back down to 32. 32, that's right. Matic. I like Matic. Polygon Matic. It's down to 128. Wow. This morning I was looking to buy and I said, wait, hold on. Do not buy. Wait and see what is going to happen with this market. What's going to happen? And I see that it's drop. So it's a wild roller coaster ride. That's right. That's right. That's why you should not become impatient when you're getting ready to invest, because you don't know when the markets are going to turn on you. You don't know what's coming next, and so on. That's just unfortunate, but those are the risks that you've got to take. Unless you read about it, you won't know what's coming up next. There are certain things that the government will not tell you. They're not going to release, but it happens. It just so happens, and that's it. So here's Bitcoin and the intelligent Bitcoin investor. What would they do right now? You see, uh, on May 9th, it was up at 57,000. Now it's been consolidated in this 39,000 to about 35,000 area. It either breaks out above 40,000 or it breaks down. And to break down, it's got to go below 35,000, which is a good dip buy for anyone. How far down will it go? I have no idea. You can wait. You can invest some. It's up to you. There's never a perfect entry and exit point. However, if you manage it, if you visualize, if you write it down, magical things will happen. So that's it for today with CeoTrades, where money works for you. I don't see any worthwhile investment right now. However, I do recommend keep following these charts and be ready, as I will come on either Saturday or Sunday, letting you know what my picks were of stocks and so on, and crypto and so on, because it's very important to be able to have some knowledge on why you are attempting to jump into a trade. If you don't have that knowledge, then somebody else will, and you have no idea what's going on. CeoTrades, where money works for you. Have a fantastic weekend. Until next time.